Stop living for others. Are you one of those goody-goody persons who are now facing the following problems like: you have become a doormat or a bellboy to others. You are unable and unwilling to say no. People take you for granted. You are endlessly running errands for others. Everyone's urgencies are your emergencies. All your time, money, and effort are spent on helping others. You have become a cart horse by taking on everyone's load. You have to take permission from your husband, wife, or other family members to buy the things you love with your own money, eat the dishes you like, wear the clothes you like, sleep an extra hour, and so on. If you say yes to one or more of the above statements, then you are not alone. Millions of people worldwide, especially breadwinners, are in the same boat, unable and unwilling to escape. But there comes a time in everyone's life when you have to decide to put a full stop to many things, decide who stays and who goes out of your life, stop being a doormat, and start living for yourself without any guilt or regret. Here are 6 steps that will show you how. Step 1. Start saying no. Now you may ask to whom you should say no. The answer is to all those capable folks who think that you are always available to help them, carry out errands, and think that you are their bellboy. For example, it's quite common for spouses, children, relatives, neighbors, and certain friends to invent or extract some work from you the moment they see you. They take you for granted and expect you to be their free errand boy all the time. Even when you come home exhausted, they will gleefully dump half a dozen activities on you, though they can do many of those tasks themselves. Have you observed this? In India, we call this the concept of being unable to walk as soon as you see a horse carriage. By succumbing to such pressures, all your plans get ruined because of their incessant demands. Whatever you had planned for the weekend or a holiday goes down the drain. Basically, when you say yes to everyone, it means their work will get completed, while your work will be pending. You will have to cancel or postpone the things that you wanted to do to accommodate someone's poor planning, urgency, or laziness. And this game repeats endlessly. All your batteries get used up in helping others, leaving no power for your own desires. It also results in you wasting time, money, and energy. For example, it may have become a habit for you to drive to drop off or pick up someone every day, even though they may be capable of traveling on their own. This is why you need gradually start saying no to those who can do the jobs themselves. Step 2. How to do that. The jump from yes to no should not be done abruptly and must be done in a gradual way, like changing traffic lanes. Basically, your jump from yes to no should be done gradually to avoid conflicts and putting yourself in trouble. Step 3. Ask who is requesting you to take on some responsibility or task. Can they do it themselves? Do they know how to do it? Is it actually their job? If it's yes, then find an excuse to say no, as you are well within your rights to decline. Otherwise, lazy people will always find some excuse to get their work done from you by using tricks like loudly appreciating your work, thanking you profusely, pretending to not know what to do, or avoiding learning their job. If you fall for such tricks, then you will be doing jobs for others forever. Step 4. Ask if you have the time, money, and energy for taking on additional work. Are you taking on too much? For example, if you have worked a 12-hour day and your family member asks you to drive them somewhere nearby or assign some task when they are perfectly capable of doing it themselves, then simply say no without any explanations or regret. Harden yourself to tolerate their grumbling, whimpering, and moaning. Step 5. Don't allow others' poor planning or urgencies to always become your emergency. Many people have the habit of carelessness or forget things and get into trouble. Then, you will be expected to get involved on an emergency basis to help them. Occasional help is okay, but if this becomes a norm, then you should allow such people to burn their hands and learn a harsh lesson. It's only by saying no that you can concentrate on things that are important to you. Teach others how to do a specific job, but don't start doing their work. Step 6. You should also learn to say no to tasks and projects that are not right for you, demeaning, or you know that you can't do it. Do not take unnecessary challenges to impress others. Also, resist the urge to get involved just because you know how to do some tasks better than others. Let them learn the job the hard way. Otherwise, they will never learn to stand on their own feet, and you will have to be eternally present to assist them. I have seen cases where some people don't learn essential things like opening a door lock, switching off the electrical mains, remembering passwords, and other important tasks. Practice these 6 steps and soon you will begin to experience the freedom to do the things you love and spend quality time with your passions. While saying yes or helping others is not a bad thing, but if this behavior exhausts and consumes your entire life, leaving no time, energy, or money for your own enjoyment, then it's time to take a tough stand. Now let us listen to some famous quotes. Half of the troubles of this life can be traced to saying yes too quickly and not saying no soon enough. Josh Billings. No is a complete sentence. It does not require an explanation to follow. You can truly answer someone's request with a simple no. Sharon E. Rainey. Sometimes no is the kindest word. Veronica Tugaleva. Why are you saying sorry? 50 years is the time when you have to separate yourself from what other people expect of you, and do what you love. Because if you find yourself 50 years old and you aren't doing what you love, then what's the point? Jim Carrey. That's all folks, thanks for watching.